You don't want to get into a relationship with someone that doesn't believe in sexual purity, and you, on the other hand, absolutely want to be pure till marriage, because this is going to cause so many conflicts in the relationship if you don't get this right. Relationship needs to be clearly defined. Like, we know what each other wants, we know what each other is willing to do. Hi guys, I'm Jennifer Nidi. Welcome to my channel. Here I share content on faith, lifestyle, and self-development. And today we are going to share with you questions to ask a person to get to know them and decide if you want to get into a relationship with them or not. But just a disclaimer here, I'm not a relationship coach or a dating expert. I'm just a young lady sharing from my experience, sharing from my beliefs, and what I have learned from people with crystal show in their relationships. And although it's impossible to know a person by questioning them because people tell lies, but the reply they give you and their body language will help you to know the kind of person they are. And again, these questions will help you see if their beliefs and values align with yours, because only then can two of you work together in a relationship. You don't need to ask these questions like you are doing an interrogation. Neither do you have to ask these questions all in one day. You just have to keep it easy going, like it's just a normal conversation. So the first question you want to ask is, what did you see in me that got you attracted to me? Like, this question goes for both male and female. But the truth is, most ladies will not be willing to answer this question when you are not in a relationship with them. Like, they are not interested in you. You are coming into their space. You are the one asking them out. So the thing is that ladies are going to use this question more from the beginning. Then for the guys, you can use this question after she accepts to be in a relationship with you. I believe that before anyone accepts to be in a relationship with you, they know the reason they are interested in you. So if a guy walks up to you as a lady, he knows why he's interested in you. It could be your physical looks, it could be your way of composure, it could be so many other reasons. So you want to get to know the reason, but in the end it's up to you asking the question to know whether the person is interested in you for a right reason or for a wrong reason. The second question you want to ask is, what's your relationship with God like? This question is important. You want to know how committed they are, just so you don't get into a relationship with someone that is an unbeliever when you are a Christian, or you don't get into a relationship with someone that's a Christian when you are an unbeliever. From the beginning, you want to ask them questions like, when did they give their life to Christ? What made them decide to give their life to Christ? How has God changed them since they gave their life to Christ? How has God led them in different occasions? You want to know if this person is a mature Christian or a baby Christian. But in the end, it's up to you to decide if you want a committed Christian or just a Christian going to church. Because I've seen some people wishing to marry someone that's not a committed Christian. Like, seriously, I was so surprised. Now the third question you want to ask is, did you recently come out of a relationship? This will help you know if they have an ex that is trying to get back together with them, or they've been single for the longest time. So the fourth question you want to ask, and I believe this question is very important, do you think you're ready to get committed in a relationship? Now this question is very important as it gets to reveal their true intentions, because you don't want to get into a relationship with someone hoping you have a future together and they are thinking they just want to have a good time. No, you want to be sure from the beginning. And although many may lie and say, yes, I want to be committed, when they really don't want to, but some will be truthful enough to tell you they don't want to be committed to anyone. So you want to ask and know where you stand. But again, it's your choice whether you want to be with someone that's committed or not. The fifth question you want to ask them to get to know them and decide, like, this one is super important. What's your view on sexual purity? Because you don't want to get into a relationship with someone that believes in sexual purity, like no sex till marriage, and then you, on the other hand, want intimacy before marriage, because this is going to cause so many conflicts in the relationship if you don't get this right. Like, before even accepting, you need to know this. This will help you decide if you want them or not. But in the end, it's your choice to decide, which one do you want. Do you want sexual purity or not? Like, you need to know this so you know that your beliefs and their beliefs align, because that's the only way you can work together. Now, the sixth question you want to ask is, what's an ideal relationship for you? Like, which is, you want to know what's their picture of a perfect relationship and what's their picture of a toxic relationship. Like for some, a perfect relationship could be one where they are total honesty, they share everything together, they share their struggles together. But for some others, they're like, I don't want to share everything with you. So you want to know which page they're on, and to also help you know what they're expecting from you in the relationship. So these questions are important to ask to know if a person's beliefs and values align with that of yours, because the one thing you do not want to do is get into a relationship with someone whose beliefs and values are totally opposite to that of yours, because the two of you are going to be fighting tooth and nail over everything. So it's super important for you to know this and get to decide. And if the answer you get shows lack of alignment, like the two of you are opposite from each other and you can't work together, you want to communicate it to them immediately so you are not wasting each other's time. But if after these questions you feel like you're kind of interested, then you want to get to know them a lot better before saying yes. For example, you want to know more about family, finances, then set boundaries before going into a relationship with them. You don't want to just start a relationship that's not well defined. Like, a relationship needs to be clearly defined. Like, we know what each other wants, we know what each other is willing to do. Like, this is a relationship that's clearly defined, because only then can you really follow through and avoid unnecessary disagreements due to lack of clarity from the beginning of the relationship. And then you can begin the relationship. So this video is to get to know them from the surface. So guys, this brings us to the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please click on the like button below just so I know it was helpful. Subscribe so you get more of our upcoming videos, and I'll see you in our next video. Bye.